Yum!
Stop! As a government official, you should not eat that. The gods might become mad since you have offended their rituals. This is what the majority of the country thinks, so you should follow it too.
What? No! This is unfair. I was about to experiment with different flavors to create a new one. Now all I have is the same old things to work with.
You poor thing. Let me tell you what a real society should be like.
Who are you?
You don't know me? I am John Stuart Mill, a philosopher of Britain. I believe that individual liberty should be given to everyone and that everyone should be equal to promote happiness.
Wow, sounds like a good idea. Tell me more, please. What influenced you to have these novel ideas?
Well, as hard for me as it is, I had a strict childhood guided by my father. I was learning almost all the subjects you could imagine, including Latin, Greek, algebra, geometry, and calculus by the age of 13. I could not socialize with other peers of my age, which made my childhood very lonely.
Wow, that must be harsh. I'm 15 and I'm studying geometry. I better catch up fast.
Yes. After I had obtained a spot in the British East India Company, I had a mental breakdown due to the roughness of my childhood. I then explored other elements of emotion and intellect and recovered by reading poetry. This led me to take up interests in my works of liberty and equality today.
But surely with your famous ideas, there must have been other factors that influenced your life.
Well, there was an event that helped me realize the importance of minority opinions and self-liberty. As I was working for the British East India Company, a mutiny arose, destroying the company and our work. I realized that the only way for society to work productively was to create as much happiness as possible, regardless of whether it included minority or majority groups. This is called utilitarianism.
That sounds like a good idea. So, are you trying to make everyone happier? Is that the problem you're trying to solve?
In a sense, yes. By making a better society and giving individual rights to people, they can first of all be content with themselves, so no fighting will arise. And second of all, they will contribute ideas to the society so it'll innovate faster. Therefore, this will lead to happiness.
Okay, I think I know what you mean. Can you explain your philosophy a little more? I don't get what utilitarianism means.
Oh, you mean utilitarianism? Actions can be considered as right or wrong depending entirely upon their consequences. If the consequences result in more happiness, it is a right action, vice versa. For example, if 5 friends wanted to eat ice cream, but the one other friend wanted to eat chocolate, the right choice would be choosing ice cream, since more people would be happier if we ate it.
Okay, I think I get it now. But how does this relate with your other theory on liberty and equality?
You see, if we give individual liberty to individuals who can handle it, then they will be able to contribute novel ideas to the society, and there will be less fights that distract the upbringing of a successful society. Therefore, more people will become happier and more content. This is an example of utilitarianism. If the general public opinion were to be exercised on all of our minds, we would become dull robots, which is not good. And for equality, I believe that each individual should be given individual freedom, not only to those majority groups. Minority groups, such as women, should be able to speak their minds or do whatever they want because first, their opinions may be correct, and second, even though they aren't, the society as a whole may learn from their mistakes, further developing their knowledge. And lastly, if minorities are given equal rights, they too will be happy, resulting in less rebellions and mutiny, which will disrupt a lot of things. This all, once again, equals happiness.
I see. I would love to live in a world like that. But some critics have said that giving liberty to people might lead to chaos instead of peace. Wouldn't you agree?
I haven't finished my thought yet. There is an exception. The general public opinion has the right to interfere with individual liberty only if the liberty is causing harm to others. For example, say you were making a new type of jam that had a disgusting smell that disturbed your neighbors. Then, since more people are unhappy, the society would have the right to take your jam away.
Oh, so as long as people are using liberty in a productive and useful way, people should definitely have the right to freedom in order to form a better society with more happiness. Furthermore, equality should be given amongst minority groups since they too should be given individual liberty, and then there will be less conflicts among society.
Exactly! I've written numerous books about this. I hope the whole public will understand my ideas as well as you do. Soon, we will have the best society in the world.